Hello students, today we are going to discuss about foundations part 2, which is about shallow foundations. Types of foundations. There are mainly two types of foundation, shallow foundation and deep foundation. Shallow foundation is the one for which the depth of foundation is less than or equal to its width. It is also called as spread foundation or open foundation. Deep foundation have depth more than the width. The different types of shallow foundation are isolated footing, which includes single footing, column footing, etc., and combined footing, which includes mat or raft foundation. The different types of deep foundations are pile foundation, pier foundation, well foundation, or caissons. In this presentation, we will be mainly dealing with shallow foundation. Shallow foundation is placed immediately below the lower part of the superstructure. A footing is a foundation unit constructed in masonry or concrete under the base of a column or wall. A foundation have one or more footing. The different types of shallow foundation are isolated or column footing, wall or strip footing, combined footing, continuous footing, cantilever footing, inverted arch footing, grillage foundation, raft or mat foundation. First, isolated footing or column footing. In frame structures where several columns are to be constructed, isolated footing can be adopted. When the load on the column is less, a spread is given under the column. A simple footing is adopted for light load. A stepped or slope footing is adopted for medium and heavy loads. The footing may be made of masonry or concrete. Second, wall or strip footing. It is provided for throughout the length of the continuous structure. It is adopted for load-bearing walls. They may be simple or stepped. Combined footing. Combined footing is constructed for two or more columns. It is adopted when the space between two columns is so small that the foundation for individual columns will overlap. The shape of the footing may be rectangular or trapezoidal. The centroid of the footing coincides with the center of gravity of the loads on footing. Example for combined footing are the one which is adopted for lift well, water tank, bus shelters, etc. Fourth, continuous footing. A continuous reinforced concrete slab is provided for three or more columns in a row. It prevents differential settlement in structure. Continuous footing is safe against earthquakes. Fifth, cantilever footing. It has eccentric footing for exterior column and concentric footing for interior column. As you can see from the figure, a strap or a cantilever beam connects them. It is used when it is impossible to place a footing directly below a column. Sixth, inverted arch footing. It is used to transmit loads above an opening to the supporting wall. These are constructed between two walls at the base. It is commonly used for bridge pier, reservoirs, tanks, etc. Seventh is grillage foundation. It is used when the load of structure is heavy and bearing capacity of soil is poor. This foundation helps in avoiding deep excavations. It consists of two or more tiers of beams laid at right angles to distribute the load over a large area. It is constructed by rolled steel joists which are placed in single or double tier. Pipe separators and nuts help to place the steel joists in position. The entire arrangement is embedded in concrete. 8th, raft or mat foundation. It is a combined footing which covers entire area beneath the structure. It consists of a single continuous reinforced concrete slab or inverted beam and slab construction. So that's all about shallow foundation and its type. In part 3 of foundations, we'll be dealing with deep foundations. Thank you.